Okay, look at lesson 8, you guys. Welcome back to math. Okay, you're doing lesson 8 and lesson 9 today, which means that you will do lesson 9 for your homework, but you need to know lesson 8 obviously for the concepts. And you want to do the practice for lesson 8 and the practice for lesson 9. Okay, so look what it says on lesson 8, example 8.1. Graph the equation. I don't like graphing the equation the way I'm going to show it to you right now, but I am going to show it to you to know the concept behind it and then teach you the way I really like it on example 2, called the intercept-slope form or the slope-intercept form. It really doesn't matter which way you say it, okay? The way that they want you to learn it this time is on a table, which is totally fine that we can do that, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so I am going to first solve the equation for y, because I really don't want to be guessing like what's easy and hard and stuff like that on how to put numbers in here. So here, let's solve it for y. We have 3y equals, move the 2x over here, negative 2x plus 6 divided by 3, divided by 3, divided by 3. So y equals negative 2/3 x plus 2. Okay. That means an easy number to use in your table would be 0, because 0 times 2/3 is going to be 0 plus 2 is 2. 1 is kind of going to give you a mess, 2 is going to give you a mess, but if you do something that can cancel out your denominator, it won't really give you a mess. So let's do 3. 3, because negative 2 times 3, you can cancel out your 3, and you're left with negative 2. So negative 2 plus 2 is 0, and you usually need 3 points this way to get a good line. So let's get another one. If 3 works, 6 will also work because you can cancel out your denominator. Okay, also negative 3 will work. Let's do negative 3. Negative 3 times, cancel out is negative 1. So you have negative 1 times negative 2 is 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. So what did we say? We said negative 3 here, and this is 4. Okay, and then you go to graph your thing. You have 0, 2, so you do 0 up 2, right? Because this is your x, and this is your y, this is your x, this is your y. So 0 on the x, 2 on the y. Then 3, 1, 2, 3, and 0 on the y. Then negative 3, 1, 2, 3, and up 4. Aki. Ooh, that looks a little rough, but that's okay. It's not on graphing paper. And then you draw your line. Okay? And now I'll show you an easier way on 8.2. Okay, make sure you look at 8.2. It says use the intercept-slope form, or what I would say the slope-intercept form, I don't know why they changed it, method to graph the equation 2x plus 3y equals 6. So if you look at it, it's the exact same equation from the last time, but now we're going to use a different form. This is called the slope-intercept form. The very first thing you're going to do, you guys, is always solve for y again. Okay, well, we had just solved for y. What do we have? We had y equals negative 2/3 x plus 6. Okay, because remember, you move the negative 2 over here, and then you divide by 3, divide by 3. Okay? This, you guys, is the slope-intercept form. Why? Because you have everything is equal to y. M is your slope. Here is M. I'm going to show you what to do with that. And this is called your B, okay? Your y-intercept, okay? So the y-intercept form is y equals mx plus b. Always and forever, that's the slope-intercept form, and you want to write that in your book so you never ever forget that, okay? Now I'm going to teach you what to do with it. You graph it. You make your graph. The B is called your y-intercept form. That means it's where it intercepts the y-axis. This is your x, this is your y. So you're going to look at this first and go straight to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're going to go straight there and put a line. Because that means, you guys, that's where it crosses the y-axis. Okay? Then you're going to look at your slope. This means you go down 2 over 3, okay? We can put a positive there so we know that this is positive, this is negative, up is positive, down is negative. You can put this negative anywhere. You can make it negative -2 plus 3 or -3 plus 2, obviously, because you know you can interchange your negatives, right? Okay, so I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to go down 2 over 3. So you go from your y-intercept, you go down 2. 1, 2 over 3. Down 2 over 3. 1, 2, 3. There's your next point. You want 3 points to make a good line, so let's do it again. Down 2. Down 2 over 3 from this one. So down 2 over 3. 1, 2, 3. Down 2 over 3. Right here, okay? Looks like the same line from the last example, right? Because it is the same line from the last example. It's just you're using y-intercept form. If you're like, Miss Jessica, I'm not really sure what you're doing with all that, there's another example on example 3 to where we can see how to use y-intercept form to graph very, very easily. Okay, look at example 8.3. It's y equals -3x minus 3. That's already in the y-intercept form. How do you know? Because it follows this formula. It's equal to the y, it has a number in front of the x, and then plus another number. So your m is -3, that's your slope, and your y-intercept, which is b, is your -3. So how do we use all that? Okay, let's make our little graph. Okay, let's just start out with some random lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, start on your y-intercept, that's -3. So you go 1, 2, 3. It's crossing the y at -3. This is -3, you're going to put it over 1 because you need your slope to be a fraction. Okay, so that's going to be -3 plus 1. So this time you can go down 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you can't see that. Let me push it down a little bit. There we go. There we go, there we go. Here we go. Go down 1, 2, 3, over to the positive 1. Okay? I don't want to go down again because I'm going to like hit the bottom of the board. I just did already, so I'm going to switch it. This will be positive, this will be negative. So you can go from here again, up 3. 1, 2, 3, over to the -1 right here. And there's your line. I suggest using like a ruler or a piece of paper or something like that to make your line look prettier than mine, but anyways, that is how you do this lesson. So we're going to do our practice. There's only one. And then we're going to jump over to lesson 9. There's really no point in going ahead and skipping this one because you have to watch lesson 9 anyway. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you how to do it because it's easier just to show you. First you need to solve this for y, right? So you have 4y equals -3x, because you're going to move this over, plus 12. Okay, then you divide by 4, divide by 4, divide by 4. Y equals -3/4 x plus 3, okay? Then you draw your graph. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, you're going to go up 3 because that's your y-intercept. 1, 2, 3. Down 3 over 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, down 3 again. 1, 2, 3. Over 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Over 4. Right there. Okay, and you draw your line. That's your practice. Okay, let's go on to lesson 9.